Hey guys, welcome back. It's another day, another episode. This is the last one in the group stage series that we have going on before tomorrow, where we'll have our preview. So be on the lookout for that as well. It's been a really good week with you guys so far. Housekeeping again. If you are not yet, pause the video right now and subscribe to us. It's very important. We need that. And you all know our main platform is podcasting. Subscribe to us there. And actually leave a rating and a review if you could. For some reason, that puts up the algorithm, especially on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So go do that as well. The last two we on the series is Virgil and Patrick. Two who've probably been okay, obviously Virgil's be here all the time. That is like a given. But like I think after Virgil, Patrick probably have the most views, like the most appearances, I should say, because
Nah, views, duh. Alang.
okay,
Oh, dia ada mana on the FPL?
FPL tax now. Okay, FPL
Kawan.
tax now.
God. Oh, God.
Virgil, was it good, my guy?
Yeah, there, I always enjoy doing another YouTube video.
And Patrick, was it good?
Good afternoon, one and all. Welcome back.
Patrick told me last week how, well, because I want to live in America a little bit longer, I need to be good with the people so I can't support America for the World Cup.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah,
shame in support. No, there's no shame in support in your country for the World Cup. America, no. British
yeah,
support
yeah.
in Canada?
Yeah,
Nothing
I
wrong
look
with
in, I look into go and get some Canada gear for sure. I look
that.
and get some gear.
Well,
Yeah,
on
I
that
believe
note,
in
Canada for
look
the
that.
no
World Cup.
further than Kid Pundit. He have it for them thing now, though. You dig? Just to remind you
Yeah,
all,
you know, I need to
this,
I want to come and say that.
this this entire week is sponsored by Kid Pundit. So it gotta have a break later on again. So you get reminded about that. Then. So yeah,
Very
we get
nice.
into it. You guys know the gist of it by now. We're gonna go through the groups, do combine 11s, talk about teams, talk about players along the way. And yeah, then we get straight into it. So I'll go first. So we're
Boom.
gonna do group G obviously first. And I actually think this is a pretty tightly contested group, or it should be outside of Brazil
Yeah.
being the nominal favorites. But I think between Serbia and Switzerland and Cameroon, I think there's potential for it to get a little bit sticky amongst them. So
Mm-hmm.
as I just said, it's Brazil, Serbia, and Cameroon. So I'll go with my keeper and my back line. So I went with a back three. So I'll only have three defenders. I went with Allison, Marquinhos, Militao, and Fabian Shah of Newcastle. In my consideration to this, like I've said, it has been how the players have been performing up until this point, and the impact I think
Mm-hmm.
that they will make at the World Cup as well, both being able to start, impacts off the bench, that kind of stuff, and the ability to do roles in probably the system that I picked, right? So Marquinhos is probably what, like top three centre backs in the world, top five, somewhere around like that. Militao might not be top five, but he's probably top 10 given how much progress he's made in himself over his last year. And Fabian Shah has been central to everything Newcastle has been doing and is a mainstay in his Swiss defense and part of a Swiss team that I think could cause some trouble in this World Cup. And Allison, look, all you've heard me talk about Allison on this platform a million times. It don't make sense to go into that again. I think he's the best keeper in the world. And if I think he's the best keeper in the world, I don't think like anybody going in over him, right? So yeah, that was mine. I'll let you guys comment on it after we get everybody's own. So, Virgil, what was yours?
Yeah, so from that, start with the keeper, I went with Allison. I feel like, quality and goal there.
Why you say that like a bird, yeah?
I mean, hey, it kind of did, but I understand the reasons. But yeah, going into the four in front of him, I pick Marquinhos. I have I have Akanji,
Mm.
Sandro, and I throw Danny Alves in there.
Oh God, Virgil, nah. Oh
Mm,
God,
Love it.
no man, no
I,
man.
Love it.
I had to throw Danny Alves in just because why
Dog, I
Can't
have to
he
miss
at
tell
the
the
end of
you,
the day.
celebration.
them call up Daddy Alves just so that he could complete his trophy hauler. That is the only reason they call he up in it. Because all he
What will
missing,
he again?
like, is the World Cup. That is all he missing. He have the Copa, he have all the club accomplishments. All he missing is the World Cup in it. So they call him up. Come now, you'll get a medal too.
But
They
but
believe
but,
in
but
themselves. Those in.
yeah, but honestly,
No,
in the
be real. All you could see Daddy
yeah,
Alves playing at the World Cup.
mm,
Nah,
no.
probably not.
Emerson Ball.
I don't think he got called up, you know.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, it
but
makes
the thing
sense.
I was looking at, I don't think for Switzerland did Mbamu he get called up?
No, he didn't. He
I don't think
didn't. I was
so.
actually
Yeah,
looking at him as well.
that's the
Yeah,
name I was looking for.
Yeah.
So
and I do like Akanji though, Virgil. I was gonna go with him if I went. So I was considering play the charity back. And then I know Militao played right back before.
hmm
I was actually
Mm.
considering sticking him at right wing back just to try and fit in on
Serious.
Kanji because my right wing back or
yeah,
right mid pick it is not the most ideal one. But we get to that later. Yeah, cool Virgil. And Pats was yours, bro.
Well, I go with a back four because why not? I put boy Allison in goal because I can't even try to be different at this point. He's a great keeper. Two centre backs, I went Marquinhos and Thiago Silva because class is permanent. And my right back is going to be Militao because the rest of this group is dog shit. And I can say that on this.
No, don't do
My
that.
bad.
Don't do that.
The rest of this group is not looking too good. And for my left back, can be Kostic, all out attack.
Makes sense. Makes
You
sense.
got to
yeah,
figure
Fair
it out.
enough.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Fair
ain't played in
enough.
a while, but you go figure it out.
Yeah,
All right, guys. Well, look on
that's good
screen
stuff.
now.
You know.
You guys will be able to see all three of our defenses and keepers. And like we have this whole week, we encourage you guys. Let us know who we left out, who we missed, what you have done different, which ones is your favorite. Let us know in the comments, right, guys?
Obviously,
Pat, so
mine.
at this moment, let me ask you, right? Because you picked four Brazilians, right? The
But yeah.
expectation for them is to. Well, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The expectation for them is to win the tournament, right? Where could you see potential landmines? So I know you want Argentina to win. It's very much documented. You want Argentina to win. But Brazil's expectation is
Okay.
that they should
First
be
of
winning the
all,
tournament.
USA is going to win. So you get that
Oh,
straight.
sorry. I apologize.
However, if Brazil is able to overcome that hurdle of USA, then they are running into Argentina and they can just lost that game too. They will definitely match up the group though. So
Hmm.
yeah, I mean in terms of this group, I think Brazil is out and out like the most dominant team inside of here. Cause like look
Yeah.
at the other teams. I almost want to cry. It's so bad.
Hey, respect Switzerland, dog.
hmm
But I'm gonna check again today.
Nah, he actually had a stomach bug, dog. So apparently the pre-match meal, something
Yeah,
went
man.
bad in it. And like four men get sick, dog. Like I kid you not, four men get sick, dog. And we still
Alright.
winning it. Virgil and them pay off the doctor, the chef, and we still winning the
Mhm.
dog.
And then still win, yeah.
So let's go.
As it stands, Brazil would come out the group and would have to face the second place team in Group H, and
Mhm.
that could like be Portugal, it could be Uruguay, it could be Ghana or Korea, and so it's not necessarily the easiest teams that they could come up against, especially if they come up against one of Portugal or Uruguay because they are pretty much stacked in talent. Do you see that being an issue for them at all, or where the talent level is in this Brazil group? It definitely should be like semifinals or nothing else.
I think it's semifinals. Yeah, unless of course they come up against USA. But apart from that, it's definitely semifinals. I don't think Portugal or Uruguay, who I think is a
Yeah,
sleeper team by the way. But
I think so
I don't
too.
think either of those teams on the same level as Brazil. It come like
Yeah,
if, say for example, City played Newcastle tomorrow, you would expect City to still win that game, even though Newcastle is a nice team.
that's a good analogy, man. I
hmm
like that.
But it's me. I don't
As we
answer
move,
that.
as we move into the mid, no, keep it going now. That's make things clickbaity. We'll go into the midfield now,
You gotta
and
stay
I'll.
down.
No, yeah, people, let's know, dog. You had to do, dog. The whole reason Adam McCullough has a career is because he says things for interactions, though. Maybe we need to start to do that too. Virgil, what is your midfield, bro?
And our midfield. For that, honestly, I went with a midfield too. So I do a little. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. Well, honestly, it's 4-4-2. But I wouldn't want to get to the white men yet. I'll put them in
Mm,
the attack. But
okay.
the two I feel like a whole long that midfield.
Make me proud here, Virgil. Come on, come on.
How to be angry, sir,
Right?
and
Ooh, that's nice.
how to be Granit Xhaka.
Hey, boy, I love you, Virgil. Hey, well done, dog. Well done, dog.
I feel like them two
Because
got to
guess
be
what,
there.
Virgil? That is mine as well. Since we're on you then, Virgil, go ahead and explain why did you choose them? Because I chose them too. So is go ahead.
Well, yeah. As I mentioned before, so that the formation really 4-4-2. So I feel like it will have the two wide men, which I'll get to them later. But I feel like the likes of Xhaka and Guisa, two box players right now. We see right now Xhaka. We see Xhaka right now. We see the impact he having for the team right now. Currently sitting at top of the prem. But Anguissa, the season he having, I honestly have no doubt he can run a midfield by himself. Honestly,
Yeah,
Anguissa
though
right
he's been
now looking
amazing.
quality this season.
Yeah, he really has been. Though he's been brilliant. And well, to add on to that, like I said, mine was charity box. So I'm gonna have wide midfielders, and I really call them that
Mm,
because it's not necessarily wing backs. So that shows. One is Kostic, as Patrick called for before. You know, he
Oh,
has
nice.
played left back before, but
Yeah.
he is normally like he's like a very natural left mid in a triady back. You know, he
Yeah, that
contributes
is spot.
defensively, but he's so good going forward. Which is why I am so confused why Juventus does not play Charlie back to play him on one side and Quadrado on the next side. Like that
Yeah.
feels like so broken in itself.
That no
And on the
center
next
back.
slide, I shoehorn a player in because I genuinely couldn't think of somebody to put there. So I went with somebody who has work rate and has been brilliant this season. And I put Martinelli there at right mid. Now he has played right wing for us in the past before. And it's not just I call somebody who didn't get called up, right? So yeah, bias, yeah, all that, right? But I do think he can do a job there. The other options is, like a very old Dani Alves. And you're gonna ask him to play right wing back, which involves I think a lot more running than just the nominal right backs. Depending on system and all that, obviously. And Serbia options, they're great. Swiss Stephen call up in Babu. And then you look at players like Alvedia and stuff like that. At our right mid. I didn't go that. So yeah, that was mine. And Pats, what was yours, bro?
I was just torn between going for a three-man midfield and double pivot. And in the end, I had to go for a double pivot. Even though I just gotta say that in real life though, Brazil actually playing with like seven attackers, right? So them actually don't care about defense. But I do. So I went a double pivot since I put Kostic at left back, and we already know that was a kind of So keeping with the whole thing of classes permanent, Fabinho.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably not gonna like that pick, but oh, sorry. Yeah, Fabinho had to go in there. Cause he's lengthy. So I
Hey, big up FIFA man in the community.
yeah, nah, but Fabinho had to play there, and I think somebody who is a good deep player, but also have some qualities of an eight in him. It had to be Gra- Gimarich, yeah,
Yeah,
Bruno G.
yeah, I thought he was
So
gonna say that.
yeah, I wasn't gonna say Xhaka. Too
I'm
slow.
aware you would never say Xhaka.
He's just too slow, man. But no, Jack having a good season though. Like all credit to him. But for this system, I need athleticism if you're gonna play next to Fabinho. So Bruno
Yeah.
G
Correct.
and Fabinho. I don't see who really gonna unlock that.
Yeah,
And then
I think that's brilliant picks with Patrick. I wouldn't do anything different to that.
oh,
Um,
brilliant! I literally just clicked the Brazil side, you know.
yeah, true.
It
It
wasn't
is. You
really.
got
I
Kostic
didn't
right
really put
now.
much thought into that.
Hey, well,
Um,
that just go to show Brazil quality going into this World Cup.
Yeah, man.
Virgil, if you had to see any kind of light for Serbia in this tournament, where you feel you could see them reach if they come on the group stage? So just a little context here, right? If they
Mm,
do come on the group stage, we would expect that it is second, right? And if
yeah.
they did come second, they would have to play the Portugal or Uruguay.
Hmm.
So where you could see them going, could you see them as a dark horse? They do have some players going to this that have been having good seasons.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Nah, but big thing. I would say you can look at Serbia as a dark horse. I honestly can't see them. They'll get out the group stage. I could see them getting out the group stage, but after that first match out of the group stage, I can't really see them advancing that far. But don't get me wrong, because looking at Serbia, they have this defender. I can't Pavlo. I think it's Pavlovic. A
Yes,
young center
yes,
back
yes.
there right now. I know he playing real good right now for RB Leipzig right now. Yeah, oh, he had a good start in Champions League. So
Hmm.
if you're looking at having good defenders like that, there, Serbia could be a very stubborn team, honestly, and in any World Cup, if you could hold up for 90 minutes and you could take it to pens, you don't know what could happen.
True.
Wait, is
Very right.
Gavardiol from Serbia too?
Nah, he's Croatian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Cool. Real fast. One key player, I think, from each of the teams. So, Patrick, give me one key player from each of the four teams. Who you think would be most key for them to have any kind of success?
I mean, for Brazil, I think it's pretty straightforward actually. Brazil is Neymar. Um, and for Serbia, I think it's Mitrovic. And
Same.
for Switzerland, that's where I would say it's probably Xhaka. Because he going into this thing as a senior player. So he really got to step up to the mantle. And
Hmm.
for Cameroon, that is a tough one. Because
Yeah.
as
Mhm.
good as Anguissa been, um, there's something about Vincent Abubakar. I know he old dog, but that man is a clutch player dog.
He is.
So
He is.
could be him too. I can't say him, Abubakar. Big up all the trainees too. If you know about cool, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Don't Bobby, I'm big. Get a clip that down, please. Virgil, give me yours in a lot more concise way than this one, please.
Looking at that for Brazil, you'll say the likes of Neymar. Serbia, I'd go with Vlahovic. Vlahovic had to make a mark,
Mm.
this World Cup. Cameroon, you know what I make a mark for that? Choupo-Moting.
Hey,
Yeah,
man, like Chupo.
he had to make a mark. And what's the other team? Switzerland. Switzerland. Who I can say, boy? Nah, but I feel at a group that defense the defense ought to be solid because I feel like I can't just put it either I can't just put Kanji, but I feel like Shah like that defense ought to be solid for this World Cup for sure.
Fair enough. Yeah, cool. For me, and I would actually talk about Switzerland one time. Um, my key player for each one would be the striker for Brazil, whoever that is, because they need to be able to finish their chances. I
God,
don't
please
think
don't be
anybody's actually.
Richarlison, boy. Don't be Richarlison.
Oh,
Yeah, but the thing is, as much as I wanted to be Gabriel Jesus, and the thing is, Gabriel Jesus does 9 out of 10 things right, dog. He's not scoring at the moment. Now the thing is, I don't think that he's missing easy chances. I don't think that is one on ones and top ins and stuff he's missing.
Mhm.
But I do think that if he was a bit more confident right now, those chances will goals because he would have had the edge, he would have been warm. You know, when you're in a groove, you're in a groove, right? And because he slipped
Mhm.
out the groove, it's kind of hard for him to get back in. So I understand if he start Richarlison over him. I just hope that if Jesus gets a chance, that he does take it when he gets it. For Serbia, I think it's actually Seferovic because Switzerland is a team that naturally tends to make the knockouts at every international tournament. As long as I could remember watching football, they just tend to be there. Now, do they go past round of 16 often? Not really. What they did against France last year was actually an anomaly. But I would like to see them build on it. And I think a big part of that is them getting goals in the team. I think every other part of the team is very respectable in doing their part in making the team work. You know, you're looking at Akanji and Shah and Summers making up a defensive unit there. You're gonna have the wing backs. You're gonna have Sau, Freuler, and Xhaka in your midfield. A very, very good midfield. And then now you're gonna have Seferovic and Mbolo on top. Now Mbolo has been having a really good season. He actually got nominated for League of Player of the Month in October, I believe it was, for Monaco while playing for Monaco, but he can't do it all on his own. Now he's a physical beast, but it can't be him on his own. Seferovic is gonna have to step up and put in as well. Sorry, Angela Shakiri gonna be part of that as well, but he tends to perform. I think they need to be able to get those important goals because I'm not worried about like the midfield and whatnot performing, but as if they can get the goals, actually put them through. And for Serbia, I think it's Mitrovic as well. I think he needs to carry this league form into that tournament and make himself a nuisance on top there with Vlahovic. With Cameroon, I would say Toko Akambi, pronounce
Yeah.
it. Now
Man
the
probably
Leon
again.
winger striker. Because again, we
Monster.
talk about them having to be able to cause upsets, right? And in doing so, you're gonna need goals to cause upsets. And we know Abubakar been there, doing it for a while now. But let me see what somebody else could do. My thoughts on Switzerland going to this tournament is that I think that once they do get out the group stage, because I do think between them and Serbia in particular is going to be close. Once they do get out the group stage, I think they could cause some damage. Granted that they'll be able to find the goals. I think in midfield and defense they could compete reasonably with most teams in the knockouts of the tournament. It's just if they can make their chances count when they get there. They made a count against France enough to send that penalty shootout. Against Spain, which they actually played better. It was Spain, boy. Is Spain they gonna call by, right? I believe so. Whichever team they gonna call, I think
Mm.
it was Spain. They actually played better in that game, I think, than the France one, but they lost on penalties, which is the give and take with pens. So a year later now, and they going into a tournament where I think a lot of Swiss players are going to form. All right, I've spoken about Xhaka enough. Everybody knows that already. But Shaka is going in form. Akanji is going in form. Summers is going in form. Shah is going in form. And Bolo, as I just said, going in with a great season as well. There's a good bit of players that are going in having good season. Okafor for Salzburg has been having a good season. Let me see them put it all together then and see what they can do. Last time, guys, on the screen now, you see midfield, defense, keeper so far. And we go into the front line. Pat, I'll let you go first now. Pat, what was your attack, bro?
Sure. I go in for four attackers, two wide players. Obviously, I can't play behind a striker. Um, Left wing. That's such a tough one. But I'm going for Martinelli. I'm for Martinelli only left. I think Neymar behind the striker is just OP, so I can't leave him there. On the right side,
Yeah.
Rafinha.
I
And
like
up
you with
front,
that.
yeah, up front, actually going for Mitrovic because I think
With
between
Vinicius.
Neymar and Rafinha, they're just ultra creative, and I think that Mitrovic over Jesus will actually benefit a lot from chance creation because I've been looking at his quality of finishing this season and pretty good as long as he
No,
has
it's
service.
really, really good. Yeah, it is really
Pretty
good.
good, yeah. And
Uh,
yeah, I think Mitrovic is just a better predator than Jesus is. Well, Jesus obviously
but
a better
Pat,
all round
Pat,
player.
people gonna want you to validate one take you get it. You put, and I love it. I love Martinelli over Vinicius. I do think Martinelli has been having a better season than
Oh
Vinicius.
shit. You know what? I made a mistake.
It's okay. They don't see it, so now defend it. Now justify yourself. And I know them classes where they give you a take. I say, all right,
Martinelli
this
is
half
better
has to
than
justify
Vinicius.
now.
Martinelli is better than Vinicius because one, he actually know what it takes to be on top of our table right now.
Real,
That's a huge,
That's a
real,
big
that's
fact.
a huge thing. Yeah.
real.
I mean, obviously Vinicius has been dogging it this season because if he was on it, he would have been out of the season. So for me, it's a little bit more about form than overall quality, and that's why I'll have to go with my fellow Martinelli. We just see the quality today that he had a fantastic game, and what did Vinicius do the other day? I mean, they dropped a significant amount of points over the last week. So going into this World Cup is all about pedigree and desire, and I just don't think Vinicius desire it like how Martinelli does.
That was brilliant, man. Like, no, it's only the classes where there's like, abortion is bad. You justify. You support.
Uh,
No, that was brilliant. Oh my goodness me, that was brilliant, dog. Hey, oh my god, I actually had tears in my eyes. Oh, my attacking front line was
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't find it bad. Yeah, my attacking front line was Neymar, Vinicius, and Mitrovic as well. The closest one there was if I went Mitro versus Vlahovic, but I think Mitro's season it justifies putting him there, dog. And while I do think that Vlahovic probably is the better overall player, he's just going into a tournament where his season has been up and down because he made the worst career choice of his life. So
Yes.
yeah,
mhm.
and Virgil, what was your attacking four, bro?
Yeah, man. So my attacking four would be Neymar, Vinny, Jesus, and Vlahovic.
I appreciate that one.
I feel like I want to put Mitrovic because I was thinking out either to put both Vlahovic and Mitrovic on top, but I was like, with the likes of Neymar and Vinny on the wing, them not gonna get no service at all. But
True.
I feel like if you had Neymar, you didn't want to play behind Vlahovic and you put Jesus out wide. Jesus kind of have that dog in him, so
Hmm.
Jesus for sure will get our service into the box.
That's good actually. So you're saying Gabriel will play right wing then?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. And I mean he has done it for Brazil and for City in the past and done it
yeah.
well.
I feel like for Brazil, when him playing right wing for Brazil is a whole different player.
And to be fair, I actually would not be surprised if he plays there going into the tournament there because I wouldn't be surprised if he's given a chance there, depending on how things go with
Hmm.
Rafinha and Anthony. Because as much as I know they got called up as well, Rafinha hasn't had the best of seasons, and Anthony has been missing through injury for a while, so it's a little shaky for him. So I wouldn't be surprised if it is tried at some point. So yeah, guys, on screen now, the final things. Comments. Let us know what you think. Let us know who we left out. What is the most ridiculous pick that you've heard here today? Please let us know. I'm gonna take a short break now, and we'll be back with the final group for the World Cup. So stay tuned.
Mhm.
Cool. I'm so surprised this internet didn't actually drop here. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, cool. Whew. Hey guys, so this is a little break to let you guys know that this entire week of content is brought to you by Kit Pundit. That's right, you guys already know I am behind Kit Pundit, but I see this as a really good opportunity as we come up to Christmas and gifts and stuff like that. Then what better than to get your football friends some jerseys, right? So a little bit of self plugging. We're gonna have specials coming up, especially on Christmas flash sales, all that. You guys already know jerseys are $400 with us. We have guarantees that if anything happens to your jersey within the first month, we will replace it. We try our best to provide everything that you want, and we do tend to have most kits. Right now, I have World Cup kits selling, but they're going really, really fast. So check us out now. Gonna have the Instagrams linked below. Check us out there. Any questions, hit me up. And yeah, let's get back to the episode, guys. Take care. Much love as always. Your boy Pundit. Okay, guys, we're back with Group H, final group for the World Cup. We have Portugal, we have Ghana, we have Uruguay, and we have Korea. I just would like to say I may have let some agendas get the better of me in picking this team. So if you know me, you can probably expect the players not to be in here. So I'll go first. I went with a back four this time. I went with Rui Patricio in goal, pretty proven. And as much as I think that was he my name boy? Who was the keeper for Porto name? The young
Diego
man.
Costa.
Yeah, Diego Costa. As much as he's
Yeah.
been brilliant, I just don't think it is right to just throw Rui Patricio just so. And he tends to be a very good keeper. At right back, I have Cancelo. At left back, I have Nuno Mendes. And with two centre backs is the man mountain himself, Ronald Araujo, and
Hey,
Napoli centre back
Mhm.
Kim, who was in my top 10 signings for the year, and that continues to be justified as Napoli sit atop the table and undefeated in this series. And only one defeat across all competitions, which is to Liverpool, as they top the UCL group as well. So, I should have probably just do it like this in the part before. But anybody have any comments they want to say or not? Anybody I left out? Ruben Diaz, that couldn't get into the side. Anybody want to say anything and then just go ahead and give me their keeper and backline?
No, but
Virgil.
I mean,
at the end of the day, your take is your take, no matter how bad it is, your take is your take,
The thing is,
well noted.
while I don't think, obviously, Ruben Diaz is a good player. It's not that he's not a good player. Is that Man City just can't defend and he not first in the league, so how can I put him? I put two centre backs who first in their leagues. That's just how it is going.
Mm, makes sense, makes sense.
Virgil, what was
It does.
what was your keeper and backline?
Yeah. Nah, but for this boys, started keeper. Nah, but I had to put Diego Costa in that boy.
I
I had to
respect
put
it.
him
I
there.
understand it. I do.
Right back, Cancelo as much as sometimes right back is be a little frustrated.
It's so weird how
Um,
he is play at left back and he's play elitely good and then go right
and
back
then
and
and
everything
then
just gets shaky.
yep. Well, yeah. Center box, Arajo, Diaz, and for left back,
Yeah,
Alejandro Mendes. Alejandro
big
Mendes.
ones, big ones. He's brilliant. He really is brilliant, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Patrick, what was your backline, bro?
Well, I went four in the back again because I love my 4-3-3s. I kind of going with asymmetrical build up here just because I think it suits the players that we have. We have some great centre backs. So, in order to get all three of them in, we're going to go asymmetrical build up and we're going to put Cancelo on the left side. So, Cancelo on the left back,
Mm-hmm.
we can put second, what's that man's name? Right, Ruben Diaz. John is a hater. Putting Ruben Diaz to play on the left side. Kim Minje play on the right side because he's pretty good. Like
He's
Korean.
very good.
He might be the only Korean on this damn side. So let me put somebody just to get the quota up. And then right back, we're gonna be Araujo. Because again, it is a
Ronald. And
yeah.
Ronald is our
So
boss.
right. No, he has played right back before, couple
Yes,
times
he has.
actually.
Yeah.
Right. And the whole philosophy on asymmetrical build up, anybody that don't know what that is, just go and watch City play and you'll see Johnson playing right and Cancelo just doing his own thing on the left side. And that's basically what I'm trying to replicate here with Araujo on the right side. And then put Patricio in that because class is permanent, man.
Mhm.
Real on screen now, guys. You'll see what we have so far. Again, who we leave out, what we should have include. Would you have put Cancelo left back and probably put Diego Dallo, who's been having a really good season, at right back? Please let us know what you would have done differently. It's a midfield now. Pats, you went last time. Please go first. What was your midfield, bro?
Going to three-man midfield. Partey playing six. Have to
Boom.
be. I'll go 6 and 2 eighths, by the way. Yeah,
Real.
but Partey can play six because that guy is very good, dog. And he probably is a better six than anybody else that on this thing as
Yeah.
well. And I'm not gonna lie, dog. I wanted to be different. When I was thinking about it in the beginning, I wanted to be different. I was gonna put Fede on the right wing because he been playing there more often than not these days. But
Mm.
I put him CM because it just makes sense, to have a guy of that quality in the midfield. I think that's where you get the best out of Fede. And then Bernardo Silva, because to me that's his best position. So Partey, Silva, Fede. I think it's a good balance of quality on the ball and some high octane players there between
Yeah, yeah,
Fede
yeah. That's definitely.
and Bernardo Silva. So yeah, boom.
Uzi, did you have anything different, bro?
Now my midfield you say well Silva Partey and Valverde. Same that would be
Cool.
my same midfield three.
You already know. John, go ahead and be the front man. We know you want to.
Well, I mean, if I have to. I'm actually surprised I was the only one who put this guy in because he scored twice today on the day of recording. And he's actually been having a good season in a team I don't rate that much. So obviously I'll party in there. Been brilliant, dog. I think that there's a very decent argument that for this season he's been the best six in the league. On your right side of him, I have Bernardo Silva because I too also think this is his best position. On the next eight, I went with Rodrigo Bentancur, who I think has been having a phenomenal season. And in being different, well, Partey kind of leaking there, but Valverde is playing. He's going to be right wing in my side, right?
Boom. At
But
least you have
there's
some brains
also
on your back.
like you could have also do the flip way around. I could have put Valverde in the midfield, and I could have put Bernardo Silva on the right way. You
Yeah.
know, it works out either way. Doesn't really matter. It's not really that deep, guys. But yeah, I think Bentancur has been having a good season, and there's somebody that I have fought down in the past, and it's not fought down because I didn't think it was an ability issue. I thought that maybe the window for him to really develop that potential has gone. And while I think that Spurs have a bunch of issues at players like Keane and Kulusevski and these guys really mask, I think that Bentancur actually has developed a bag and a ton under Conte into fulfilling the potential that he had like 4 or 5 years ago when we now heard about him when Juventus now brought him out onto the scene really and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna ask you guys real quickly. So we have some big names in here, right? We have some big teams in here. In like 30 seconds ish, Pat, could you please let us know what you think is the ceiling for Uruguay and give my key player for them one time?
The ceiling, quarterfinals. Key player, that is a tough one. Freddie.
Fede? You think Fede will play
But
on the wing or he'll play
it's
midfield?
tough though. No, he'll play. I think he'll play in the middle, but it's tough because really actually could easily be Suarez, dog. Cannot
Mm.
write that man off. Like you can never write that man off. He knows how to score goals. You give him a couple of chances and he will score goals. He can be taking the penalties as well. Easily, I could see him getting his numbers up. I'm put
Yeah,
Freddie still though.
fair enough. And Uzi for Portugal. We're seeing for the Portuguese. You have a good bit of Portuguese men in your Man City team. Might want them to go on to win the thing. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on Portugal for the tournament?
I don't know, boy. With the team that Portugal put together there, I feel like Portugal. I feel like Portugal could push and make a final this year. You know, I feel like they could, but with the right personnel, I feel like with the right personnel, our Portuguese side could be a terror for a lot of teams, honestly. But the standout player this year, hmm, if they find a way to utilize Leo in that team, for
Mm.
sure, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, fair enough. For Korea and Ghana, look, I'll be real honest. All yeah, I kind of hoping Ghana come bottom of the group and it have nothing to do against Ghanaians or anything like that.
You're so
Um,
racist, dog.
but my the person who does wear number five for my team is on the starting DM, and he is made out of glass. And the less games that he can play, the better. So unfortunately, you just might have to hold that one, right? With Korea, I actually think Korea is actually going to this with some decent players. There's obviously Son. We talked about Kim already. There's a few that played in the Bundesliga right now as well, so there is quality in the Korean team. But I do think between them, Portugal and Uruguay, it could get real sticky. While I do think that Portugal on paper has the names, they don't have the on-field cohesion, and maybe that is where teams like Uruguay or Korea could probably get some luck in trying to come out this group. On screen now, guys, you will see how we've went so far. As always, content needs to be different. That's how I get my testosterone boost every day, guys. We're going into the attack now. Please let us know what you would have done differently. So, Virgil, what is your attack, bro?
Attack three on top. I'd have the main man Ronaldo. Ronaldo had to be leading that line.
Virgil, just because your brother comment and complain about it, dog, that doesn't mean you have to go and pick a United player. It's fine.
Nah, I feel like Ronaldo had to lead that line. Honestly, don't get me wrong. The man is on. The man get a little old, but that's
A little.
some older men, the other teams that, and I don't really
Sure.
think are the legs and
Patrick
the
Suarez.
athleticism as him.
I could bet money Patrick Suarez.
Duh.
But on both sides of him, I'd say Leo on the left wing, on the right, just because I'd show Son there, I'd show Son on the right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But what was yours, bro?
I feel Virgil dilemma dog because the attack just seems so weird. Like it actually have a couple of
Yeah,
midfielders that I would have probably put on the attack. It littered with left wingers.
it's
They have
true.
no striker that I'm actually fully convinced by.
Hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
it have no right winger. Like it have no good right winger, which is it's so
Hence
weird.
Valverde.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. It makes sense, but I just wanted to put Valverde in the middle so much. I didn't want to put Fernandez, dog.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
had to be Valverde, dog. Whatever.
Wait,
Look, I
wait,
can get
wait.
the easy
All
one.
joke aside, though, you really
Mhm.
didn't think you'd have put Bentancur over Bruno?
See, it's hard though because I think Bentancur just so not athletic, and in competition football is different than league football.
Yeah,
And
correct.
games where you actually had a win, dog, athleticism is carry you through. That's why so much people play three at the back too, because it's such an attacking formation. Competition football is different to leagues. As good as a player Bentancur is, just too classy for my liking. I need a dog. I put a dog in the midfield instead.
Yeah, they get a 86 upgraded card, dog. Put that one in your team. 5-star weak foot, 4
Yes.
star skills.
Well, by the time he score again twice today, he might jump to 88. So Let me
Real.
see if they give him 5-star skills this time and make him extra lengthy. Look, I'm gonna get the easy one out of the way. I think it's gonna have to be Rafael Leao
Yeah. I think
because
he's gonna be good enough. Yeah.
no, that guy is extremely good, and you want the extremely good players playing in the correct position. So it was never a question for me if I was gonna play him on the right side just because he's a good player. You put your best players in their best position and you build the side accordingly. Um, Leao gonna play on the left. On the right side, I, I see. I wouldn't even put Son in this team as much as I like him. He's just been having a bad season. So off on merit, I can't put him, and I'll put Diogo Jota instead. And
Ooh.
hopefully he could create fast striker. And that striker gonna be Suarez because yeah,
Fair enough, dog.
you give Suarez a chance though, it's over. Man is a lights out finisher. Okay,
Okay.
and hopefully
So
these guys can give him a chance. And if not, then somebody gotta come off the bench because
so
shit,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
say
know.
something, right? But I'll say that after I answer this question, and then I'll give all them a front three, right? So
Okay.
yeah, I know you don't give me one for Uruguay parts, right? So just
Mhm.
call over the one game for Uruguay and call over your key players for the four teams for whatever their ambitions might be. You don't
The
give me
one I gave for you, right? The one I gave for you, I
Suarez,
was
please.
Fede.
Oh,
I
Fede.
went with Fede, but I was debating Suarez. And
Yeah.
key players for each team for Portugal. Shit. I want to say, I mean, Ronaldo because leadership qualities, but Ronaldo is so interesting because he could sink the team if he not on it because
Well, I
he
guess
can't
that
play.
is how he's important then, because he's the breaking point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it could be in such a bad way too though because if
Yeah.
everybody know he gonna play. It's his last World Cup. He gonna get as much minutes as he wants, and
We
if
don't know
he
if
not
this
on
is
it,
his last World Cup, eh? Homeboy don't say he played in the next Euros. For all we know, when the next Euros come, he gonna say he played next World Cup. The man,
fair enough.
you never
He
know.
turned out. Yeah. For Ghana, it's gonna be Partey. He's the only good player. If you're Ghanaian, sorry, but Partey is the only good player. I said for Uruguay already, and for Korea, it have to be Son. And to be fair, Son is usually turn off for country, but I'm just not seeing it this season.
Fair enough. Virgil, did you have anything different? And if you do, what are they?
For them, for well, I already gave my player for Portugal for Uruguay Suarez for sure. For
Okay, so this is why we friends, though.
yeah
This
for
is why.
for Korea, yeah, son because all who going to be on his shoulders. But for Ghana, yeah, party, but players like IU, players like IU
I was
this
thinking
wait
about you,
for just wait for moments like this to turn up.
And
These
Iñaki
men is
Williams
turn
is
up to
on
work
that team
out.
too. I
Mm.
think Iñaki Williams is Ghanaian also. In case you
yes,
wanted to
Yeah,
think
yes.
of
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. He is.
So okay, and for me, what I would say is that as much as I know how I would like to build Portugal team, I know how they're going to build it, right? And in knowing that, once they start Paulinho, and I think he should be the one starting though, like he's definitely the best six. I think that he's probably the key player because they are going to start with players that are extremely individualistic and could create chances for themselves just to get goals to get by in a tournament, right? They will be able to feed Ronaldo that one, two chances, dog. And the difference is this season he not going into the warm. And I don't just mean in form. He not playing enough for him to be warm. So that is where the question is with him. But betting on Ronaldo and his ability to show up in big moments, you would think that he would score. Bruno is known for individual moments. Leao has been going into good form. Bernardo Silva is Bernardo Silva. He's also been in good form too. By the way, I didn't mean to make it sound like he wasn't. So I think the six in a very attacking lineup is going to be very important. And Paulinho has been exceptionally brilliant for Fulham love, for this entire season. So I went with him, probably be in the front, maybe. For Ghana, I would agree with you all. With Korea, I agree with you all as well. For Uruguay, this player is in my 11. Why I say he's the breaking point is because I think, given how he plays, dog, he is going to get the world of chances and if he scores, which is Darwin, right? Now he's the only player that can really play left wing. Well, from the squad that I watch, I didn't really watch it in depth, right? I know they called up what's this guy named from Orlando City? Torres, Falcuna Torres. But given that was pedigree, I would think that he starts. And the thing is, he gets a lot of chances, not just because teams he's been playing in a very creative team in Liverpool, but he himself, because of how athletic he is and how powerful he is, he forces himself into situations where he get chances. It's just a case if he scores them, you know. They're going to need to surround players like Cavani, players like Suarez with athleticism with where they are in their career. So I think that he
Mhm.
will play. It's just a case of how good he plays. And I think that can be make or break for Uruguay. And my front three, he was a striker in it. Leao was on the left and on the right was Valverde. I could not include Son because he literally scored in one game for this entirety of our season, and that was against a keeper that wouldn't make it at intercall level. Ironically, that keeper actually has 6 clean sheets in the league, dog. I have no idea how Danny Ward reached there, but he did, which is the joint second most clean sheets in the league.
Because what is our boss? But the man is here too much. That man
And
have
for
his
what it's worth,
right?
credit to Brendan Rodgers, that dog. He turned it around Leicester season,
Yeah,
and I
he
have been
he
winning.
could never get fired. Anytime they get close, he just
Whap,
feel the coach
pow.
again. Yeah.
So yeah, I think Darwin. I actually do think Darwin is a good player. I think that technically he's very deficient, but I think he makes up for that with. I think he's an athletic specimen, not to the extent that Haaland is, because Haaland is quite strong on top of just being fast. But Darwin is extremely quick, and he strikes the ball really well. It's just I think that he gets too excited at times, and he overdoes it or fumbles the ball and doesn't concentrate enough on what he's doing. However, when he is in it, he scores. He has actually been scoring a relatively good return this season. You know, he scored two again today. I think that carried him up to 10 goals in all competitions um for Liverpool so far. And if you told somebody at the start of the season that Darwin at November would have 10 goals, then they would have told you that's a good return. But amongst his own personal form at times, getting the red card and Liverpool's lack of form, it kind of has been more put on the negative side, you know? But I do
Yeah.
think that there's a good player there. I don't think that he's going to be this elite player, but I think there's a good goal scorer in there, you know? So, if anybody wants to say anything about Darwin, I know Patrick is Darwin biggest fan. If not,
Um, I think Darwin, if I was making an ideal team, is a player that I would definitely not want to go into a competition with because competitions, especially in the later stages, just come down to moments, right?
mm,
And I mean, obviously, Uruguay is going to play with him because they don't have much options. But in our hypothetical situation, given the option, you go into a competition with the expect to go all the way. In that sense, you need to plan as if you were going all the way. And as you start getting into the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals, whatever, chances become a rare commodity. You don't get good quality chances like that all the time. Not like if, say, it was in a group stage.
hmm
That is why a player like Darwin would not come near my team because if he was to get the only chance for our game and it rested on his shoulders to make it 1-0, more often than not, he Higuain it, right?
hmm
So yeah. So that's why in building an ideal team, I wouldn't put Darwin near my team because at the moment, and he might turn into a great player, but at the moment, he's too inefficient for this type of football. He might make it nice in a league where you get a lot of chances against Southampton, apparently, but to go in the World Cup, and when it comes down to Uruguay versus Brazil, for an example, and Uruguay make three chances, and he scuff all three of them, it can be a problem.
that's
So
a great point.
yeah,
Definitely. I think what look, I mean, look, there's some literal recency bias that he scored twice today, right? And it was two really well taken goals, actually. A really nice second one, in fact, the way that he dashed across the centre back. But I think that he is in form, to some extent, and I lay that swim a little bit. I know Suarez actually did, if I'm not mistaken, he did win the cup or whatever it was with Boca Juniors, with whoever it is he went back to. I really can't remember.
Yeah.
And I know there's Cavani who just started back, who played for Valencia now. But yeah, whatever. Guys, once we
Yeah.
know, you'll see the final three teams. Please let us know your thoughts, your comments. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with our preview. And then after that, we into the World Cup, guys. I can't lie, I wasn't that excited before. I'm starting to get there. I'm getting there. I know, club football at this point of recording is actually done for some of our teams. Barca playing tomorrow, Pats. Yeah. But like Virgil lost today. Sucks to be you. We won again.
Vigilance, not even City. Vigilance.
Nah, he had to hold that dog.
Figures me up.
Ivan Tony have a
Hey,
plan for me, dog.
hey,
That brother have 10 goals in
let's not get into that debate. I don't understand that. Honestly, best that man can keep Grealish home. That man keep Sterling home. If that man had a call Ivan Tony. Ivan
real.
Tony too dog. He is too bad to not be in that England squad.
Dog, I think men suffering from this syndrome of Ricky Lambert or whatever it is, dog, of certain men can't make the jump, dog. I tell you, watch Ivan Tony play football. You can see that he is quality. He is quality. It's not about that big fish, small pond thing. That is not what it is, dog. That man is class, dog. He goes at Manchester United right now. He goes Chelsea right now, dog. He starts at all of a sudden, especially Chelsea, their form get turn. It will turn just because he's competent compared to what else they have there. We'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. Catch you guys next time. See you soon. Take it easy. Later.
Later.